Right now, the global economy is based on extensive overuse of our natural resources. Worldwide, people are planning more than 2,000 new coal plants right now, mainly in fast-growing countries in Asia. Since there are still more than 1 billion people living without electricity, we need to find ways to supply the growing demand with energy sources that are affordable, accessible, and sustainable.
Climate change is really a complex problem, and I think that social sciences and economics in particular really can make a difference in contributing to solutions that then help to combat with the problem of climate change.
Dr. Oliver Schenker graduated in 2006 with a master's degree in economics and completed his PhD thesis on the interaction of climate change and international trade in 2011. During his junior professorship, he will focus on the interaction between different climate and energy policies.
We see this in the European Union, where we have a lot of policy instruments in place on member state level, but also on the European level. But I think it's also an important topic in many developing and emerging economies, where we see, for example, fossil fuel subsidies that are in place and reduce the price for fossil fuels. And then if we think in a second step that we would like to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by specific policies, they always have to work against these fossil fuel subsidies that's there in the first place. So understanding the whole picture of policies in place is one of the topics I would like to address in my junior professorship for the Robert Bosch Foundation in Frankfurt.
Another important factor that influences our political instruments is uncertainty. We just don't know how the world will look 20 years from now. Changes in economic activity, but also political crises, can lead to unexpected market behavior. Experts assumed in 2007 that in 2015, the price for emitting 1 ton of carbon dioxide through the EU emissions trading system would be 25 euros or more. Pricey enough that companies come up with green ideas. But in reality, the price dropped below 6 euros per ton, too low to fuel the intended investments in low-carbon technologies.
It's another objective then of my junior professorship to help to design climate policies that are more resilient to this crisis, that are perhaps particularly important to emerging and developing countries where we see political instabilities and lack of trust in the systems. We are now pretty late in acting, but somehow confident that at the end we are able to addressing the problem in an appropriate and stringent enough way. My name is Oliver Schenker. I'm the Robert Bosch Junior Professor 2016 at the Frankfurt School of Finance and Management.